Hey folks, Ryan here from Mista Rau's Gaming, and welcome to the second part of my adventure in Vantage, designed by Jamey Stegmaier and published by Stonemaier Games. My untimely demise has happened far too soon, and whether or not I completed this mission, I am going to rally to take one final chance. So that is exactly what I'm going to do here, since my time came to an abrupt end way too soon. So I am going to click on that. So it says when you want to do this, you refresh all challenge dice, roll them, and gain the time, morale, and health results. Distribute the benefits amongst all the players. If any player stat remains at 0 afterwards, the game is immediately over. Otherwise, gain the results of the current action, if any. Then proceed with all dice refreshed. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So I am just going to kind of go on over here. I am going to refresh. Then I'm going to take this heart off of Tina. I'm going to take these 2 time dice that made my untimely demise happen. I'm going to take all of the dice that were we're kind of in a, we're going to roll all of them, and hopefully we get a bunch of time actually, so that we can actually, last a little bit longer this time around. Alrighty, so what did we get here? I see hearts. Did I not get any? Oh, I got 1 time and a couple morale, and that was it. So I get 1 more time this time around. 2 hearts and 2 morale. Okay. Well then, that is that. Alrighty, so then all of these are going to go back into the challenge dice pool area. Everything's refreshed, and we are going to continue on. And of course, the action that I was taking there is that I was actually trying to steal. I'm just going to load it up here. I was trying to steal at this location, 302. I was trying to steal those eggs from the birdhouse. This is where I got it all queued up here. So you furtively reach into one of the nests, your hands closing around a large egg. Either keep the egg, gain item 1213, or eat it raw right away while it's fresh, gain 2 health. Ooh. Then if you pay 1 move, you may go north to 307. Oh, but I do not have a move to spend, so I won't be able to do that. Oh, yum. Dude, we're going to take that egg, and we're just going to, have a lot of, we're going to do that piece. I don't know if I have room for I have room for eggs. Do I take the egg? You know what? Let's just try to help ourselves out here. It's not rolling hearts, and we're just gonna take the 2 health, and let's just keep on. Let's keep on rolling then. I don't have any moves, so we're gonna take that part. Okay, and now I am done in this section, so I guess I'm gonna have to move forward to loud. You know what? Let's keep heading out west. I'm just gonna go to 301. Which I'm gonna take this. And it is a heart. And you know what? Let's re-roll 1 heart because I can. Because if I get a time... Oh, no, it's just going to go back into the pool. Okay, well, I can do that one as well. Just because if I get a heart, I can put it on here and I can get that boost back again. Going back in there, so let's just move to location 301, which I believe is just right about here. Get my bookmark back in there. 301. Oh my goodness, we're really into the We're really into the mysticism here of this planet. The hairs on your arms rise as several glowing sentients swoop by you. One pauses near an obelisk, sensing your presence. Ooh, my goodness gracious. But look at that. There's like a settlement in the background. I can see. I'm just gonna pick this up here so that I can actually look at this a little bit closer. Maybe those are animals. Maybe there's houses. Definitely looks like some sort of location where things can be living, and maybe I could also be living. Let's not kind of like, do anything rash around these obelisks. That's not really kind of part of my mission here. I am actually just going to continue just kind of on my merry way here. I'm actually just going to depart to the north, actually. So I'm going to go back to Storybook. We're going to do the depart action, and we are on location 301. And we are heading north, so I'm going to have the north part here selected. Oh my gosh, 5. Hike north down the hill and around the circle of sentience. Oive. Okay, well, I'm going to have to roll all 5 of that. And I can house 1 time because I'm doing a depart action here. So I hope I don't roll more than 1 time. Or else this videos are going to be very short. Okay, well, there we go. There's 3 of those. A heart and a time. Okay, so 3 nulls. We can take that heart. I'm going to put it back on here. It gives me a boost. Just gives me a boost back on this life mana. And this time, since I took a depart action, I'm going to put it on my crystal here. And I am going to charge it up because I can try to refine this crystal maybe at some point in time. There we go. And so now I am departing north. Let's see where we're going to go. Let's see where we're heading. You do your best not to disrupt any activity at the henge-like site. Go to 306. All right, and that is where I will go. So I will put you back here. And 306 should just be a couple forward. Right there. So 306. Wow. Was I wrong about what is up into the north there? This is very interesting. Let's zoom in a little bit here. As you stand at the top of a hill, a radiant purple shard just out of a small island. Well, here's a place that I thought that I might actually be able to, settle down. I thought from a distance there that it looked like a settlement of sorts, but maybe I might be wrong. All right, well, what should we do here? Raid it? What am I raiding exactly? That sounds hard. My goodness gracious, they are not making my life very easy in these days, but maybe we should try, just because I got some space to honor this place, this whatever is happening here, just kind of like, try to extract something. But you know what? I have some room, and maybe my Hulk could actually become loyal to me as a result of this. I am going to honor this location. Let's see what kind of happens here. Go back to the storybook here. This is the help action. And we are along lines 306. And it's just a 1 cost, honor the sanctity of the shard. Oh, okay. So we're honoring the shard. Okay, so I will go and I will roll my 1. It's a star, but you know what? It's just going to get housed right here so that I can put a boost onto my Blossom Hulk. Nice. So what happens when we honor? It's clear to you that this is a sacred place, not to mention one that is probably well guarded. Ooh, good call. You bow deeply toward the shard and step away. As you do, the 5 floating islands shift position, aligning in such a way as to provide a stepping stones for you to reach the shard. You may gain item 1216. I may, and I think I will. 1216. You would be right about, where are you? Right about here-ish, I would say. 15, 16, right there. Ooh, interesting. So it's a shard sightstone. Helps me with look actions. Look at any card 0 through only you may see. Oh, okay. So I can actually like look at things? Huh. Very interesting. We're going to go right next to my crystal. I wish I had something about collecting crystals or something like that. Or collecting these types of things, I guess. Wish I kind of had that. Okay. Oh, it didn't ask me to continue, so I guess I am back to... I guess I have to go somewhere now. Have I been to 307? I don't think I've been to the others. No, I don't think I've been to 307. Let's just kind of go and see what 307 has to offer us. Okay, good. It's a null. So I'm just going to move over to 307. Okay, here. Ooh, what the heck is going on here in 307? With a steep mountain at your back, a skeleton the size of an island is the island, juts out of the shallow water. What is this? This is crazy. Where did I find, what kind of area of this land did I find myself in? This is crazy. Okay, well, do I climb this thing? I don't think I can do much with in the way of climbing here. Huh, okay. Well, let's... Okay. I think I am going to try to... Actually, you know what? We can dig. I have some tokens here to help me dig. I have a token here to help me forage. Climb, examine. You know what? Should we try digging in this place? Seems pretty cool. Or climb. I kind of want to climb the thing. Let's do that. I know I'm not set up for that. It's probably going to be tough to do, but I am going to decide to do the move action of climb this skeleton island. 307. Okay, it's a 4 difficulty. Climb to the peak of the island. Maybe I'm actually going to get some vantage points here. Name of the game. Okay, but it's a 4 difficulty. I have no way to reduce that cost, which means actually I have to refresh everything because those 3 are going to come out, and plus I don't have enough dice. So everything's kind of refreshed a little bit. So I am climbing. Okay, so I got this time, which since I am doing a move type action, I can put on here, hey, we can do that. Nice. We've got a heart here that I can house. This morale, I can't do anything about this morale. And then a negative. Cool. So I climbed to the top of this funny looking island here. Let's take a look at what happened. The lush hill is easy to climb. Well, okay. And as soon as you're treated with a resplendent resplendent view, look at page 44 in the Book of Vantages and gain 2 boosts. You may continue. Okay, right on. Gain 2 boosts. I like that. And we get to look at page 44 of the Book of Vantages. That's kind of really cool. And I may continue. So I'm going to remember that. So I may continue. So I'm going to be looking inside the Book of Vantages. If you do not want to look inside the Book of Vantages, now's your time to just kind of skip forward. Okay? But I am going to take my time, and I'm going to look at page 44 of the Book of Vantages. I'm at the top of this island, and this is what we see. Region N. Okay, kind of cool. There's a kind of like that floating island that I saw. Oh, there is kind of like an encampment I see there towards the north. Okay, that's kind of like a place that I could probably settle into. And there's some sort of kind of like another more structurally sound building over there, kind of in like the northwest. Oh, interesting. Cool. So we're kind of looking at region N here. That's kind of fun. Okay, well, I know my plan of attack now is that I want to move north. Here's like our little skull island here. So if I kind of move north and maybe a little bit to the east and maybe not too much, I'm just going to head straight north. It's probably going to take a lot of time out of me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay. So Book of Vantage is done. And I think that I want to head towards the north. Oh, but I said I may continue. So I actually can do another action on this card here if I want to. Interesting. Well, I could try digging at something. Or foraging. I think I've done, but you know what? I'm going to do a couple things here that I haven't done yet, which is I wanted to make this Blossom Hulk. I'm actually going to spend the 2 boost cubes that are on it. There we go. And I'm going to replace it with Animal 842 because it's now loyal to me. So I'll take him out of there and replace it like that. So now he's just a little bit better. So I can scale things. Ooh, so if I have the keyword scale, that's going to be kind of fun. Oh, when placed, I get a boost cube. Sweet. And if I spend 2 boosts on this one, I can comfort. Ignore all heart on unplaced dice. Oh, wow. That's kind of fun, but I wish it was time, because time is of the essence for us. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Okay, well then, I am actually also looking at that I have 3 here on my pure azurite, and I can refine this into a gem. I can reduce this by 1 per, so I can actually reduce this to a 2 cost. Oh, yeah, I can reduce this to a 2 cost. I think I am definitely going to try to do that. Yep, I'm going to try to do that because I have a place where I can house this dice. Okay, so I am going to do that. I'm going to spend all 3, reduce this to a 2 cost. I'm going to try to refine my pure azurite. And what do we get? We get a heart and we get a star. And I will... You know what? I'm just going to try something here just for the sake of it. I'm going to re-roll that heart. I get a heart again. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I guess I will. I will put the star onto my Blossom Hulk here just to give him a boost. And I will take a hit on the heart. I think that's what I will do. Okay. So now he becomes, this refreshes, and this is now going to become, replace this with 1166. To be right about there. And so now it becomes an azurite gem. Beautiful. Ooh, we can hold a couple more move actions. I like this. Oh, and I can refine it any further into an amulet. That seems pretty neat. I just like the fact that it's actually now better for me to do moving, which is what I want to try to do going forward here. So we are going to move north. I guess I'm going to have to go to the Depart storybook because there's no location number up there, and I have to know how tough this is going to be. So we are going to depart from 307. We are heading north. Yep, that's the way I want to go. So it's going to be a 4-cost difficulty. We're going to swim north from the island to the distant shore. Okay, so 4 difficulty. I have nothing to reduce that, so let's just try. Okay. What do we got going on here? What do we got going on? I can't see inside my dice bowl here. Okay, so this one comes back. That's not terrible. This one is a negative. This one comes back, and this is a time that can actually be housed on my azurite gem. So we are safe so far. Safe so far. So we got to swim from the island to the distant shore. Could that titanic animal have produced offspring? You try not to think about it as you swim. Oh, dear lordy. Go to location 312. Okay, I will go to location 312. Kind of getting a little bit back towards where I was kind of. Okay, put the bookmark in. Okay, 312. Oh, gosh. Okay, so this has got our first... Something has to happen as soon as I enter this location. It says either pay move to outswim the predator in the water or lose a heart to gain ability 1460. Well, I have the hearts to lose, so I guess I will lose the heart because I don't have any move to pay actually. And gain ability 1460. That should be right about here. Ooh. It's just out of my reach. Oh, there we go. Phew. Okay. Oh, I got the ability to swim. Isn't that fun? So when I take swim actions, it helps me. Okay, well, I'll put that in there. And now my grid is full. And the first time that your grid is full, well, we get to refer to this thing. So the first time a player has a full grid, gain Destiny 1705. Okay, so that is right at the back here somewhere. It is right there. Okay, and this is a special Destiny that happens when the grid is full. And it says... survive until help arrives. Whenever a player ends their turn, they may add 1 token here. If they do, they gain a boost on their character. The game ends if there are 6 tokens here. Read 1705 in the Book of Secrets. So it's kind of like a way that we can end the game. If we feel like things are not going our way, we can kind of end the game by whatever, and then we get more boosts onto our character cards. Okay, so that was just me entering this. That's just me entering this location here. Okay, a sandy cove cradles a small rowboat. Okay, well, I am not really interested in staying in this particular location because I saw something to the north that is very interesting to me. So I'm just going to continue on. I'm going to move to I'm going to depart to 317, which is just going to be roll a single die. And as long as it's not a time, it's a star. How is a star anywhere? Nope, not now. So I'm going to keep that one. The star my morale goes down a little bit, and I'm going to go to location 317. Which is this location. Interestings. A brown animal lurches over a barrier as if using the last of its strength. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, do you know what? Kind of just want to keep moving on and everything like that, but I know what? I am going to defend myself from this particular. That's one of my actions here. I'm going to the overpower actions. I'm going to defend myself from this creature that looks like it's just on its last legs. Maybe that's a little defense mechanism. I don't know. But we are going to defend ourselves. So it's the overpower action. This is on location 317. Okay, we're going to defend the animal from a predator. It's a 3 cost, which I will make a 2 cost action, just because that is, yeah, I'm going to make it a 2 cost action. Let's see what happens here. Oh, 2 hearts. Ouch. Oh, wait, I can re-roll things and do the, but no, wait, you know what? Actually, what I can do is I can take 1 heart, and since this is an overpower action, I can put it on my character card for a boost. And I actually can put it onto my life mana spell and gain it another boost. Nice. There we go. So we successfully defended. So let's go here. You put yourself between the stick-like animal and the large lizard with stone-scaled skin. Ugh. I didn't see that anywhere on the card. It lashes out as if to see if you will stand your ground. When you do, it slinks away into the brush. Gain animal 851. Okay, so 851 is over here. Oh, right there, right on. And it is the bamboo mantis. There we go. Okay, but I don't have any room for it in my grid. So right now, he is in my reserve. So I'm just going to kind of keep my reserve cards kind of like out to the side over here. They are not part. I cannot do anything. I cannot interact with them unless if I put them into my grid by replacing them. And I only have a certain hand limit for my reserve as I'm looking at these little card icons on the sides of certain cards here. So as of right now, actually, because I have this Blossom Hulk and my ability, I can actually have 4 reserved cards at the current moment. And what I can do here is that I can actually spend boost cubes from my character to transfer reserve cards into my grid. And yeah, so I can try to do that. So maybe if I was going for more animals type thing, yeah, that seems okay. Okay, so we gained him, and that was all that we're going to do in this particular location, and we are just going to keep heading north. So I am going to do that, and so I'm going to depart to 322, which is actually going to refresh all of the dice because I don't have any dice to roll. And we are just going to roll 1. It's a blank. And we are departing to 322. Okay, so I'll put you back into there. And just kind of go forward a couple here. 322, and there we go. Zoom in on that. A wood sentient roughly as tall as your legs is dancing around a flower arrangement, pulling and twisting delicately on the petals. And I kind of see, where are we exactly from when I saw my vantage point there? I don't know if we're exactly kind of where I wanted to be. Maybe I do need to go east a little bit. Approach, examine, talk, praise, extract, or duel. Don't really want to do any of those things. Really? No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do any of those things. This location has no interest to me, so let's just kind of keep moving. I'm going to go a little bit to the east now. If I remember kind of like that picture of what region N looked like. So I'm actually just going to move or depart to 323, which is just going to be one die. And it's a blank. Nice. So let's move to 323. Should it be on the opposite side of here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, maybe we actually are where I thought we were supposed to be, because there's a... Okay, it says, an authoritative sentient in an outdoor classroom is talking to a number of younger sentients sitting on a blanket. Okay. Okay, so maybe this isn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I kind of want to... How do I actually... So I honed my ability... Gain the result of a build act. Okay, I'm just trying to read. I'm just going to read here exactly what does building actually do. So I can build, gain the result of a build action, or gain one blueprint. Choose randomly from items. I kind of want to do this, even though I don't have any of those icons at the moment. But I can actually build. You know what? So... because I can put boost cubes on here. And I have the ability to help myself. Okay. I'm just gonna like build in this location. That's kind of funny. Okay, wait, maybe this is the place that I learn how to build things. I don't know. Kind of like similar to pyramid object in the background of this chalkboard like thing here. I actually feel like how I should feel like I need to learn how to do this type thing. You know what? Let's try to do this build action. Gain the result of a build action, or gain one blueprint. Choose randomly from items 1294 to 1298. Interesting. Okay, we're going to try that. We're going to try this build action. It's going to cost 3. And I can house something here on the Blossom Hulk, and I can place one for a build action right here. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so we got 2 U-turns, so they come back right here. And this heart on the build action, which I think I'm just going to put right here, puts a boost cube onto here. And okay, now it says gain the result of a build action. So I didn't get the result of the build action, but I gain one blueprint. Choose randomly from items 1294 to 1298. 1294, 1298. So there's 94. 95, 96, 97, 98. Let's give them a quick shuffle and see what we're going to get. This one that I just randomly flipped over. I'll set these other blueprints kind of aside here, just going to remind myself where they are. A commerce blueprint here. It says assemble. It says assemble a building. Lose this card and gain the armory, apothecary, blacksmith, tailor, shipyard, or market. Oh, okay. So you are just going to go into my reserve because that is not what we were kind of looking for. We are looking more for a settlement, not a armory, apothecary, blacksmith, tailor. We're not looking for those things. Well, okay, that was that, I guess. Okay. Well, this location is not quite panning out what I thought it was going to be. So let's just kind of keep going forward a little bit, I guess. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to try going north from this location again. Let's just see what happens. I'm pretty sure this location is kind of like what I saw on my Book of Vantages page. So, yeah, so let's go forward. Let's go, unless I want to do anything at this location? Do I want to ask? Oh, I can ask. Yeah, I can, because I have some cards I can, because I have a special location and I'm, okay, I could ask. Let's just ask about what's going on here. I think that might be helpful here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to ask. I'm going to engage at 323. See what's going to happen here. Okay, it's a 2 difficulty. I like that. I can do that. I can do a 2 difficulty because I can actually house both those dice right here if one ends up being a time. Not even required because boom, just like that. All right, so let's see what we've learned about when we ask a question about the diagram on the chalkboard. The instructor explains that the triangle represents the 3 types of magic: life, spirit, and mind. Today, they're focusing on life mana. Hey, that's actually the spell that I have. Gain lesson 1419. Ooh. Right here. Oh, okay. This is actually really interesting now. It says level 1 life magic. The lesson. Learn a basic spell. Tapping into mana requires risk and sacrifice. Gain lesson 1420. You may lose this card. Okay. Learn a basic spell. Tapping into the mana requires risk and sacrifice. Okay, wow. And okay, so this is actually, I see it says learn spell 1230. Oh, I have it. I have the life mana spell already from my earlier discoveries. So this is actually just going to go into my reserve here. Interesting. Okay, I could have learned it a different way, but I actually ended up, because I found those rocks in my last location. Yeah, cool. Well, okay, maybe I decided I wanted to ask. So there's these different magics, and I'm actually already know one of them because of my past endeavors. Okay, I'm going to continue going north. So we are going to go to the storybook. We're going to depart. And we are departing from 323. And sorry, and I want to go north. Sneak north around the group. Oh, okay. Don't really want to. I don't need to sneak anymore because I was actually asking them something. But okay. Difficulty of 4. Yee. This is going to be tricky. 4 dice. No way to reduce it. Actually, I could make it 3. If I spend 2 of these boost cubes, that gives me a move token, and I'll spend that token to reduce this down to 3 difficulty Just don't roll more than one time. Just don't roll more than one time. What do we get? Okay, so we got one time. That's okay. It can hold on here. We did get a heart. And that is okay. We can house the heart. I can always re-roll hearts, but that's actually risky. I'll hold the heart. And this was a U-turn. So it's just going to come back to the dice pool. Okay, so we snuck north around the group. Where do we end up? You are careful not to disrupt that lesson. Well, I've already asked a question. Go to 719. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we're going to put you back to where you're supposed to be. And we're going to go to 719, which I believe is over here in this deck of cards. There we go. 719. There we are. Okay, where did we end up here? Some fly. Okay, I'm kind of getting a little... Maybe I'm getting a little confused of where exactly I am here. An abandoned stone hostel has withstood the elements near the peak of a mountain. Oh, wow. Okay, wait, we're getting somewhere. There's a build action here. So if I just do a test of 3, I can gain the result of the build action. Okay, too bad I don't have 2 boost cubes, because then I can host something on here. Oh, wow. But I can host a cube over here because of my Blossom Hulk. I'm just looking around here about anything else about my location. No, I'm gonna try to build. I'm gonna try to build here. This might give me something that I want. Maybe this is the end of my. Maybe this is part of the end of my journey. Maybe this is the end of my journey. Okay, we're gonna build at 719. I don't have anything else to help me out here, so we're gonna build 719. Okay. Oh my God. It's a difficulty of 6. Oh no. Build a castle in the clouds from the framework of the ruins. Oh no. Build a castle? Oh my gosh. I really wish. Oh wait, but okay, things are going to reset here. We might be okay. Okay, so I'm going to gather my 6. So the dice have to refresh. I gather my 6 rolling dice. They leaves me with these 4 back in here. Oh dear. Okay. So these are the 6. I can possibly hold up to 3. Possibly hold up to 3 of them. Okay. All right. So this way. So this time is going to go onto this build. It's going to give me a boost cube. And really, it's just this other morale. I'm actually just going to put you on my Blossom Hulk. I think everything else, we got 3 blanks and a U-turn. That was a pretty darn good roll for us. Yes. Yes. So build a castle in the clouds from the framework of the ruins. This peak provides a fortified position for you to settle down and make a home in these mountains. Gain structure 1265. Oh, 1265. Where are you? Right near the front here, I guess. Okay, look at this. This is actually pretty cool. It's a structure. It's a shelter. Use the structure only while you're on its location of origin. Well, folks, actually didn't have. I built it. I did it. That's my 4th. Oh, but it allows me to have. Oh my gosh, it allows me to have some more. Oh gosh, yes. Have at least one shelter. I do. It says shelter on the card. Oh my gosh. If you have at least one shelter, if you do, read 1591 in the Book of Secrets. Nice. Nice. Okay. So we're going to go to the Book of Secrets. And we are going to go to 1591. Book of Secrets 1591. Here we go, folks. Woo! I think I completed my mission. You wipe sweat from your brow, tired but full of hope that this shelter will be the first of many for your people on this planet. You may either gain Destiny 1601 to pursue an epic victory via it or any other Destiny. Place it in the center, and each player gains one random skill. Ignore actions instructions on the mission from now on, or end the game in a mission victory. Of course, we're going to have to go for the epic victory, right? You didn't come all this way to just me to bow out right now. I think let's get that Destiny, because I don't think we're really fulfilling this Destiny. I actually haven't been putting my boost cubes on if I want to. It does say may. It says whenever a player ends their turn, they may add one. We haven't been doing that because we haven't really wanted to. This way, I could actually end in an epic victory as well, because I would be fulfilling a Destiny and a mission, because I've already got this mission completed. Ooh. Okay, so 1601. Let's see. I just want to see what this is. 1606, 1603. What? Oh no, lost it. 1603, 1602, 1601. And it says for us to set up shop. Have at least one business, a commerce, agriculture, or service structure. If you do, you may complete the Destiny by reading 1601 in the... No way. That's pretty awesome. I'm just going to put that over. You know what? How am I going to do this? You know what? I'm just going to do it this way. I've already filled that one. But do you know what we have? We have the blueprints for a commerce. We have the blueprints for a commerce building. We do. Yes, we do. We have that part. We have that. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Use this structure only while you're on its location of origin. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I think our goal now is just to build this blueprint that we got randomly from before, and that is going to cost a lot. That's a 5 cost help action. Eek. Eek. It's not even a build, it's an assemble action, so that is not going to help us at all. Not going to help us at all. So, okay, so where are we right now? We can try and do that right now, actually. Or we can end in a miserable defeat. You know what? Let's try it. I am going to have to transfer a reserved card into my grid. So I'm going to have to spend a boost here off of my character. This Sightstone might not be so good. We'll just transfer you out. Put the Commerce Blueprint into my grid. And then we are going to... Yep. We are going to try to assemble this structure. It's a 5 cost. So we've got 4 dice here, which means we're going to refresh everything. We're going to roll these 5 and just hope for the best. So we're doing this 5 cost assemble action. I can put 1 dice on here. I could spend 2 if I get hearts. I'm just really looking for not more than 1 time. That's really what we are really banking on. We just don't want to see any more than, I don't want to see any. All right, well, one time can go here. What did we get? Where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so there's 2 morale. Okay, so what can I put here? I will place the heart on here. This is a negative. This is a U-turn. These are 2 morales. I'll put 1 morale on him, and I will just lose 1 morale. Woohoo! Just like that. I managed to. So I assembled a building. So what did we want? We wanted a commerce, agriculture. So this is a commerce blueprint. So what did we want? Let's, you know what? Since we were the Marine, let's build us a armory. 1267. So 1267 is an armory. Ooh, that is pretty cool. Use this structure while you're on its location of origin. Just like that. So we've got this castle that also has this armory next to it because we're on the same location here. And it says, have at least 1 business. If you do, you may complete the destiny by reading 1601 in the Book of Secrets. Let's do it. Let's do it, folks. Epic victory. Epic. The Book of Secrets. 1601. Entrepreneurs at heart, you're proud to get your hands dirty every day to serve your customers and earn your keep on this planet. The game ends, and you achieve an epic victory if you also completed the mission, which we did. Otherwise, it is impressive that you survived long enough to control your destiny, and your knowledge of the planet will benefit you in the future. That is it, folks. We did it. It's an epic victory for ourselves. We started a new settlement, and we set up a shop. We set up this we built this epic castle and have this armory attached to it. Oh, all the while, we also acquired the Blossom Hulk, learned about life mana, made ourselves a gem along the way. We didn't really use some of these other accessories. Well, I did use my building thing. Didn't really learn how to swim that much, but hey, well, that was great. And that is why I keep coming back to Vantage. I did things in this game that I never really do. I actually had reserve cards for like the first time. Vantage. Thank you for joining me for this epic playthrough. I'm your host, Ryan, from Mista Rau Gaming. If you haven't done so already, make sure you put that like on this channel, like on this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for any time I release new videos, and go live every now and then. I've been playing video games on my live streams lately, too. All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining me for this another great session of Vantage. Look for more content coming at you in the near future on the channel. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Cheers, everybody. See you next time.